We've all heard by now what's infamously being referred to as SignalGate, the incident in which a number of highest national security officials used Signal to discuss plans about a strike in Yemen. A couple lawmakers have called on the Department of Defense Inspector General to look into that. What's your take on the latest in that situation as things stand today?
I am not at all surprised that the committee decided to refer this to the OIG. When you have an issue like this and you really want to get to ground truth, you want objective fact finding, the OIG is exactly who you want to go to. What's interesting about this referral, when I looked at the questions that were sent over, they're very focused on process and policy, which typically to me would indicate an OIG audit. But I've also seen lots of calls for a referral for an investigation, and that would be something very different.
The interesting thing in the distinguishing of the two is typically with an audit, there would be recommendations that the IG might share with the department or whomever about that. Whereas in an investigation, what would the gravity of the outcome be different from that audit?
You're exactly right. And typically, a recommendation in an audit would focus on a process improvement. The implications of an investigation are very different. If it's an administrative review, basically OIGs do the fact finding, but they do not recommend specific discipline and they do not enforce discipline. Essentially, they'd be handing over the facts to the department. And in this case, it's a little tricky because it involves the senior most person in the department for whatever action the department considers appropriate. But if there's some level of civil misconduct or criminal misconduct, in that case, the matter would be presented to DOJ and potentially a prosecution could follow.